Okay. Cows, planes, coal mines, oil rigs. What comes to mind when you think of the cataclysmic cause of climate change? Well, in recent times, it seems that the media shifted blame from petrol munching machines over to simple cattle grazers. So is there any truth in the fog of lies? One of the allegations by the media is that cows take all the water. While yes, it is true that cows do drink a lot of water, 30 gallons, about 110 litres a day, a typical cow's water footprint is 94% green water, which is essentially rainwater. This is water that will continue to precipitate on the land, there be a cow or not. And this water is then urinated out by the cow and contributes back into the water cycle. Another allegation is that cows seem to be taking all the food that we could be feeding to hungry people. World hunger is a serious problem. In 2018, a UN report released figures showing that an estimated 820 million people do not have enough to eat. However, it is irresponsible to state that cows are simply taking all the food. Around the world, 84 to 86% of livestock feed is non-human edible, and 16% of the edible livestock feed goes towards monogastric animals like pigs. The 84 to 86% goes towards ruminant livestock like cows. These non-edible products include things like almond hulls, corn husks, soybean skins, oat hulls, oat straws, scraps from bakeries, cottonseed, and grains left over from making beer. And cows don't just take in crops and give nothing back. They give us three very valuable products. Meat, which is very high in protein and is essential for muscle growth. Dairy, which is high in calcium and is essential for bone growth. And fertilizer, which is used for growing crops. 50% of the world's fertilizers are made from animal manure. Another allegation is that cows seem to be taking all our land. This is simply not true at all. Of all the agricultural land in the world, 2/3 of this land is marginal land. Marginal land is land that crops simply cannot grow on due to it being too hilly, rocky, or there being bad soil. The rest is arable land, which is used for growing crops because it has the right soil. Ruminant animals like cows can live and make use of the marginal land due to special microbes in their digestive system that can break down cellulose from the grass that marginal land is so high in. Therefore, the land we use for growing cattle would simply go to waste if we tried to replace it with crop growing. So how much do cows really contribute to climate change? Well, you see, cows only contribute 2% of greenhouse gas emissions in the United States. Crops actually contribute 4.7%. The main contributors is the transport and electric generation industry, which together contribute to about 60% of greenhouse gas emissions. And the methane that cow releases when they burp rises into the atmosphere and reacts with a special chemical known as hydroxyl radical to form CO2 and water. While CO2 itself is also a greenhouse gas, it is not dangerous and is simply a natural process that has been occurring for millions of years with other ruminant livestock like cows. So, before you throw away your Sunday roast in hopes of tackling the climate catastrophe, perhaps you'll realize that our herbivore friend is not a carnivorous plant killer, but simply a victim of the misinformation sprouted out by irresponsible media editors who simply wish to get a few clicks out of you.